Imagine a fighter that could be torn to pieces in the morning, yet be patched up and back in the skies by the afternoon. While the Supermarine Spitfire dazzled with beauty, it was the Hawker Hurricane that quietly kept the Royal Air Force alive. But here's the real twist. The Hurricane wasn't just tough. It was ridiculously easy to repair. And that single fact made it one of the most decisive aircraft of World War II. Today we're uncovering 6 reasons the Hurricane was the mechanic's best friend and why its simplicity may have saved Britain itself. The Hurricane wasn't built like the futuristic Spitfire. Instead, it used tried-and-true methods, a metal frame with large sections of fabric stretched over it. At first, that sounded outdated, but when bullets ripped through its skin, the damage was often just torn fabric. Mechanics could literally stitch, patch, or recover sections without specialized tools. Compared to the complex metal skin of a Spitfire, the Hurricane was like a classic car. You could fix it with basic skills. Hurricanes were built with replacement in mind. The engine, wings, and tail sections could be swapped out quickly, often in the field. A damaged wing? Mechanics could unbolt it and fit another without sending the aircraft to a factory. This plug-and-play approach meant fewer planes were permanently lost and more stayed flying. While Spitfires used advanced alloys and required specialized parts, Hurricanes were built using materials that Britain's industry already knew inside out. Fabric, wood, and simple metal frames. Nothing exotic. This meant spare parts could be produced in small workshops, not just massive factories. In wartime, when supply chains were strained, this made all the difference. The Hurricane wasn't a diva in the hangar. Its design didn't demand ultra-precise tolerances. Mechanics could bend metal back into shape, rivet on patches, or even jury-rig temporary fixes. Pilots often flew patched-up Hurricanes that looked battered, but flew reliably. In a war where every plane mattered, this rough-and-ready nature kept squadrons fighting. The Rolls-Royce Merlin engine was a masterpiece, but on the Hurricane, it was mounted in a way that made it easier to access than on the Spitfire. Panels could be removed quickly, giving ground crews direct access to the heart of the aircraft. That meant faster repairs, quicker servicing, and less downtime. Finally, the Hurricane was designed with the idea that it had to be built and fixed quickly. During the Battle of Britain, Hurricanes made up nearly 2/3 of the RAF's frontline fighters. The factories churned them out in massive numbers, but more importantly, every airfield across Britain could handle their upkeep. It wasn't about perfection. It was about keeping them flying, day after day. So, while the Spitfire stole the headlines, the Hurricane quietly carried the fight, because it could take punishment and come back again and again. 6 reasons, 1 result. When Britain needed planes in the air, the Hurricane answered. And maybe, just maybe, the real secret to victory wasn't elegance, but simplicity. If you enjoyed this breakdown of wartime engineering, make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know. What do you think was more important in World War II? Cutting-edge design or good old-fashioned repairability?